Blake Matney.
Blake Matney, what do you do here?
I'm the president of the Central Iowa Snowmobile Club and also the race director here. I've kind of always been around racing and love racing, so stepping up into the position. You know, our club's always looking for more members, and it's kind of hard snowmobiling to get younger volunteers to step up and help out. And so anybody that's interested in doing that, we'd love to have you. This is my fourth year of doing the race, and this is my first year. I just started at the first of the year as president of the club.
Where does all the funding come from and go?
This is actually our biggest fundraiser right here. You know, funding comes from memberships. So any of our members, I pay a yearly membership fee, and then the funding for our race, it comes from us. From this race, this is how we make our money to help keep our groomer going and keep fuel in the groomer, and any repairs we need to do comes from this race. The groomer's also funded by anybody that buys a trail permit in Iowa. That goes to fund keeping our groomer and our trails running. Everybody's getting the itch and starting to work on stuff, and so it kind of gives everybody a chance to make some shakedown runs before snow's here. And it's a little bit, today's a little chilly, but usually it's a little warmer and it's a little better to stand around on the grass and stand around on a frozen lake in the negative 20-degree weather. Anybody can come out and do it. I mean, anybody here is more than willing to help, give you pointers. You know, if somebody wants to start out, just bring your sled out and ask for help. Ask me, ask any of the other club members, ask any of the other racers. They're all willing to, most of them are willing to give tech tips and make sure you're safe going down the track.
I'm Mandy Higgins. Mine's a Yamaha 440 Exciter, 1977. It'd be the ones like my dad, my grandpa, all of them kind of grew up on. The old school ditch riding sleds is what we call them. I've been drag racing for about 5 years. It started with ice drags. I actually have a friend that they raced, and then they let me run theirs once, and I was like, yep, I need one of these. And then my fiance oval races vintage sleds. So I've been doing that for 4 years. I just started that the year after I met him. We started running both. So honestly, I don't work on the motor or anything on it. I just drive it. The fastest it's ever gone on ice has been about 67 miles an hour. In grass, it depends on if the grass is wet or if it's a hot day. If the grass is wet and it's smooth, it'll go anywhere from 63 to 68. If it's hot and the sled doesn't want to run it, it'll run in the 50s. So the first class that I run in, they're actually doing double elimination because they're doing 2 lanes. Most raceways do 4 lanes, but because they want everyone to get their money's worth, they're doing double elimination. So I did get first in my first heat, which guarantees me one more semifinal. My second heat, I did get second in, but the sled that I ran against has more horsepower, so it's kind of expected. But it wasn't a way beat out. We were pretty close at the end. So don't be afraid. Just go wide open. And you just gotta try it once. I mean, looking at it, it looks fun, but it definitely is fun doing it.
going, I started racing just a regular trail sled that I picked up coming out to these events. We started just locally, and then as we progressed, getting into the circuit, we moved to Minnesota and Wisconsin, Michigan, and on to New York, just trying to find different competitions. Went into Canada as we progressed and up through the ranks. I run Articat. I'm sponsored by Articat, the factory. They help me out with different tunes and different equipment and all-around performance. Right now we're running a 4-stroke motor. It's a turbo. We run larger turbos to get more horsepower and more boost. A stock turbo will come out from the factory about 175 horse. And this one that I'm standing in front of is 650 horse. And can always be turned up from there.
Turn up from there, wow.
Yeah, turn up the boost, you get more. I own 6 different machines for different things.
Different things?
Yeah. So these 515 events that we're coming to locally, we're trying to take all the machines out and have different options. Everything from real mild tunes for trail sleds all the way up to the baddest one that you can find in the country. So we try to have a little for everyone to look at. Just with anything, any hobby, it seems to go up and up and up. You can start off with a nice machine, a nice machine you can get for a couple $1,000s, and then go up all the way to this one here is $60,000 about. So you got a pretty wide range there. More competition than the money. You always lose money in racing, but definitely a fun competitive sport that everybody can have fun with and enjoy the day. You know, I think as a newcomer, the biggest thing that you can do is just get involved. Get involved with your local clubs, and there's a wealth of knowledge there. Guys have been riding snowmobiles for years. Get into a club. We have them locally in Des Moines. Marshalltown also has one. Get in, see what you can do. You'll check out the trails that you never knew were there, and enjoy the sport.
King of track.